What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back, and today I'm bringing to you once again the top Pokemon card auctions of the week. Now, as you've heard in recent times, Pokemon has come down a bit as far as value for many of the TCG options, including booster boxes, graded cards. So we're going to see a lot of price decreases this week, and we're also going to take a look at a few cards from the newest set, Fusion Strike, and see what kind of prices those cards have been fetching in their graded forms. Thank you guys for tuning in each and every week. I really appreciate it. I wanted to give you another friendly reminder that if you do any shopping on eBay, please use my link below. It'll give me a small kickback and support the channel tremendously, so please use my link below. I would really appreciate that as well. So a lot of variety to go over this week. As usual, let's start with the modern product with this Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike. This card in a PSA 10 has very recently sold for $212.50. And then we had an alternate artwork Celebi V sell as a PSA 10 as well for $250. So not too impressive on the price there, especially for a Pop 2 card. We also had this Espeon VMAX that very clearly belongs in Evolving Skies, but somehow got lost in this here set, Fusion Strike. This card is a PSA 10 sold for $406 this week. And then we had a BGS 10 Japanese version of this card sell for $513. And then lastly, for Fusion Strike, we had this Mew V alternate artwork that sold as a PSA 10 for $310. So right out of the gate, the Fusion Strike graded cards are not doing too hot. But we can't entirely blame that set because a lot of Pokemon TCG is not doing too hot right now. Continuing on with Celebration set, we have a Garchomp C Level X card in PSA 10 that sold for $227 earlier this week. We had our Mega Rayquaza EX from Celebrations that sold for $263. And then the Team Magma's Groudon card sold as a PSA 10 for $132.50. We also had an Umbreon Gold Star from the Classic Collection sell as a PSA 10 for $217.50. And the BGS 10 version of this card sold for $375. So doing a little bit better as the BGS 10 Pristine. Here we saw a new low price for the Charizard reprint from Classic Collection. This card in PSA 10 has sold for $376, which last week we were seeing it range in the mid 400s. This week, $376. And we had quite a few SGC 10 cards here. Here is a Mew EX from Celebration set in SGC 10 condition that sold for $92. The Pikachu V card from Vivid Voltage sold as an SGC 10 as well for $71. And then the Rainbow Rare Chunkachu VMAX sold as an SGC 10 for $321, comparing that to a PSA 10 of this card, which sold this week for $565. From Champions Path, we have a Charizard V Secret Rare in SGC 10 that sold for $231. And then from Chilling Reign set, we have the Gold Secret Rare Snorlax card that got the SGC 10 and sold for $151. A couple other miscellaneous modern cards here is a Special Delivery Bidoof in PSA 10 that sold for $641 this week. Not too bad of a price there. But then we had the Charizard GX Rainbow Rare from Burning Shadows set that sold for only $2,077. And this card was averaging between $3,000 and $4,000 for the longest time. This is the lowest price I've seen this card fall to, at a little over $2,000 this week. A couple of Scream promos that went by. Here's a Psyduck Scream promo that sold as a PSA 10 for $532. And then the Mimikyu Scream card sold as a PSA 10 for $3,151. And Mimikyu continues to dominate all the other Scream promos as far as value. Here we have a Black Label BGS 10 Japanese Charizard and Breaks in a GX card that sold for $880 this week. From Hidden Legends, we have a Groudon holographic in PSA 10 that sold for $404. And then from Black and White Legendary Treasures, we have the Charizard holo that sold as a PSA 10 for $910. A fresh auction block of Level X cards from Z&G Emporium hit the market. Let's see what some of the prices came to. Here is a Machamp Level X from Stormfront set that sold for $776. The Snorlax Level X from Rising Rivals sold for $2,436. A Magnezone Level X from Legends Awakened sold for $579. An Arceus Level X sold for $1,525. The Shaman Level X sold for $548. A Tangrowth Level X sold for $315. The Flygon Level X from Rising Rivals sold for $710. A Floatzel Level X for $443. The Salamence Level X for $666.99. Crescella Level X from Great Encounter sold for $565. A Gliscor Level X sold for $1,377. And a Dialga G Level X from Platinum Sets sold for $1,125. A couple of Neo cards to go over. Here is an unlimited Skarmory Holo from Neo Genesis that sold as a PSA 10 for $284, which is down significantly. I think 6 months ago, one sold for about $800. So this week, $284 for this card. From Neo Destiny, we have an unlimited Dark-type Flosion card that sold for $450. A first edition Steelix from Neo Genesis sold for $520. A PSA 9 first edition Entei from Neo Revelation set sold for $700 even. And a Shining Charizard first edition from Neo Destiny sold for a whopping $13,800. A couple of old school EX cards to go over here. From Ruby and Sapphire set, we have a Sneasel EX that sold for $455. From Team Rocket Returns, we have an Entei EX that sold for $830. A Zapdos EX sold for $960. The Mewtwo EX, $1,475. And then the Snorlax EX sold for $1,525. A couple of cards from Team Rocket set. We have a first edition Dark Arbok Holo in PSA 10 that sold for only $355. The Dark Dugtrio first edition sold for $710. And then the Dark Dragonite Holo first edition sold for $2,500. And then lastly for Team Rocket, we have this Dark Blastoise Holo in first edition that sold for $2,900. Quite a few reverse holos from Legendary Collection set. Let's go over a few of them. All of them are in PSA 10. This Nidorina sold for $304. The Growlithe sold for $405. The Nidoqueen sold for $375. Reverse Holo Pidgeot sold for $560. And the Reverse Flareon sold for an even $1,000. And then lastly, we had a Reverse Holo Venusaur that sold for $875. A couple of Gym Challenge cards here. Is a holographic Giovanni that sold as a PSA 10 for $256, which is dirt cheap for a first edition WotC Holo. And then the first edition Blaine Holo sold for $410. A first edition Blaine's Arcanine Holo sold for $1,725 as a PSA 10. And then only one card from the E-Series, and that is the Skyridge Gengar Holo in PSA 10, sold for an amazing $7,800 this week. We had a lot of booster boxes sell this week from all over the spectrum. Let's start with this Chilling Reign booster box that sold for $76. The most recent Sword and Shield sets have plummeted in value as far as their sealed booster boxes and even the cards, and this Chilling Reign booster box is an example of one of them. We also had a Battle Styles booster box sell sealed for only $72. I can't believe it. But we also had an XY Evolutions booster box that sold for $716. The Unlimited Fossil box from TCA Gaming that he broke open on the channel to verify if it was authentic sold for $4,600 this week. A Diamond and Pearl base set booster box sold for $5,300. And then a booster box of the Platinum set Rising Rivals sold for $5,469. Here is an EX Hidden Legends booster box that sold for $5,551. And then a first edition Fossil booster box sold for $8,873. A first edition Gym Challenge booster box sold for $10,600, while an unlimited Neo Genesis box sold for $10,300. There is so much potential in a Neo Genesis booster box, whether it be unlimited or first edition, but the cards inside are very, very tough to grade. You are very unlikely to get a lot of PSA 10s from this set. And last but not least, for Pokemon here, we had this base set unlimited booster box that sold for $14,500 this week. Folks, I just wanted to touch on a couple of Metazoo cards here. This is an Abominable Snowman Holo from the Cryptid Nation Christmas in PSA 10 that sold for $1,376. And the artwork of this card is kind of hilarious. Here is a first edition Mothman Holo in PSA 10 that sold for $1,183. And then a Kickstarter Mothman Holo sold for an even $9,000 this week as a PSA 10. Speaking of Kickstarter, we have this Kickstarter Metazoo booster box that sold sealed for $9,200. Thank you guys for watching this week. Man, Pokemon has really come down in value in recent times. And that's all across the board, not just modern, but you see vintage coming down as well. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Once again, don't forget to use my link below for eBay if you do any shopping. I would really appreciate it, folks. That's all I got for you. I will see you all very soon.